Hello viewers, welcome to Mesology. In this video, we will learn about hymen. Why is it called the virgin's knot? And is there any truth in the belief that this is an indicator of the sexual activity in females? Or that if it ruptures, it only happens due to sexual intercourse? Let me first tell you, this statement is absolutely absurd. There is no truth in the statement that the hymen is an indicator of sexual activity. Now, what is this hymen? It is indeed a piece of tissue surrounding the vaginal opening. This is present at birth, but it thins out over time and it may tear on its own. Sometimes when the hymen breaks in the teenage or in the early 20s, it may indeed bleed or one may feel pain. But this is not always true. Although at birth, since it is present as a ring-shaped piece of tissue, so it somehow looks like a knotted structure. Thus the name virgin's knot. But with time and aging, this membrane thins out, which is surrounding the vaginal opening, and it may either tear or it could be having its structure which is already with perforations. That is, everyone's hymen is different. It can be an imperforate type without any opening or a microperforate type, which are very rare types. That indeed bleeds when it is ruptured. And indeed, that bleeding is quite considerable if it happens in the teenage or in the early 20s when the blood supply is very vigorous. But with time, since it thins out and the blood connections to this membrane also gets lesser, so on its breakage, the female hardly understands that it has ruptured. Rest of the types of the hymen itself has perforations in the original developmental stages, like the septate type with big perforations in divided forms. In the cribriform or in the annular types, which are more common types, there are quite a number of perforations in the hymen itself. So it may not be necessary that it blocks your entire vaginal opening. It can even break from the everyday activities of hard work or inserting a tampon, or that is also true that on having sex it may also rupture. This is not untrue, but it is already with perforations. With hard work, with gymnastics, with horse riding, with motorbike riding, all these may also lead to the rupture of the hymen. Then how can we at all consider it to be an indicator of sexual activity that the rupture of hymen would have taken place only by that means? So, this concept of belief is absolutely absurd and does not match to the mindset of a person with good understanding. Thank you so much. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel.